Hello beautiful people, you are welcome back again to my channel. I so much appreciate you all, and in today's video I'll be showing you how I drafted the upper part of this dress. This is a shoulder dart bustier. Okay, if this sounds like what you love, kindly watch this video to the end and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video. For some styles, you may need to do pattern drafting just like this. And for some simple styles, you can do your freehand measurements and cut it out. But for the purpose of this video, I'll be showing you how I drafted the upper part of my dress. Okay, I had already marked out the bust point, under bust, the waist. So this is me just marking out the neck. I used about 4 inches by 6 inches, but this is totally up to you. This is the shoulder line. I'll be marking my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. That is 16 inches divided by 2. And I also marked 1 inch each, yeah, on that line, just as you can see. So that I will use as my shoulder dart. But let's leave that for now. This is basic bodice. It's usually the first step in drafting anything at all about bustier or anything. So you need to first know how to do your basic bodice. And in case you don't know how to do that, I have a detailed video on it on this channel. The line I just drew is my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 8 divided by 2, and that's 4 inches. Now it's time to create your breast or bust cup. I don't know. Yeah, so that's 2 inches on that under bust line, which is not constant. It depends on the size of your bust. And again, I marked 1 inch above the bust point. So after marking 1 inch above the bust point, I just connected it to that point, or to those points rather, that I put on the shoulder line. Okay, so that is what we'll be cutting out later to give us our shoulder dart. Yeah, so for the bust size or the bust cup, I have a tutorial on that, on how you can calculate it, because we don't all have the same size of bust. Okay, so I'll be linking that video to this video to know your actual cup size. It's a simple mathematics, you will understand it. So when I was done, guys, I just cut out the dart, and this is how this looks for now. This is the front panel of the top part of the dress. I have not introduced my shoulder slope yet, and I have not also cut out the neck, but I'll be leaving it like this first because I want to use it to cut out the back. So I have the center, front and the 2 sides. So this is how this looks for now. You can see that it's already making sense. Okay, so what I'll be doing next is to use my paper tape to attach it so that it looks like one paper. Okay, because I will now be taking my actual measurement. So what I did here was to introduce my armhole. Note, guys, I did this after taking out the dart. So when you join the papers together, it's now like a single, paper. So I'm now doing the normal measurement, like putting my armhole, and I will put my shoulder slope this time around. So that one is just normal. And I also introduced my horizontal measurements. Okay, I introduced my horizontal measurements, and it's left for you if you want to add extra allowance or you want to do that on your fabric. So this is me just creating my armhole. Honestly, this is just normal basic bodies. The only difference now is that I introduced the shoulder dart and the normal cup wherever, but that's it. So you know how to draft the armhole. The front armhole is deeper than the back armhole. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is what you have, and kind of the front panel is almost ready. Let me just say 85% ready, because as you can see, I've not cut out the neck and I've not also put the shoulder slope, but this is how this looks for now. This is me just naming it front panel like that. So it's time to do the back panel. I have my paper on fold, and that line I drew is the zipper allowance. You can use 1 inch, you can use 2 inches. So this line I'm drawing is the shoulder line, and also serve as a guide. So what I will do is just to place the front piece on it, and the camera was not really in focus, but what I did was just to transfer those measurements. That's the under bust point, waist. That was what I did here. I placed the front panel on it to be able to mark it out. It's now time to create the neck design. So I just came down by 1 inch, and this line you are seeing, guys, is the nipple to nipple measurement, just the way I did for the front. I also put my shoulder measurement, which is 16 divided by 2, 8. I want to create the shoulder dart just the way I drew 2 slant lines to the point just 1 inch above the bust point. That's exactly what I will do here. But in this case, there's a little twist. I won't do all those curve and all that, because it's the back. The back does not have bust. So this one is just straight. You just connect the 2 points to 1 inch point above the bust point. So that's it. I'm cutting out the neck design. Then I will just place the front piece on it like this, so that the neck will align. Okay, the neck will align. So this neck design is dependent on you. In fact, later I was wishing I even changed the pattern of the neck design, but it's fine. In order to get all these things more accurately, I decided to join everything, both the front and the back piece. I just used my paper tape to hold it, because I don't want a case whereby when I cut it, one will be wider, or So after attaching everything, I decided to do the shoulder slope. I didn't do it before now. So this is the shoulder slope, because you can see it's not even having a good shape yet. So shoulder slope, I came down by 1 inch I came down by 1 inch, and I'll be cutting it out. So this is the side front, for the front panel. So I just attached everything. Okay, so I extended my shoulder slam so that it will really make sense. Okay, and when I was done, I cut it out. Also note, the back armhole is not like that of the front armhole. Note that I've said this in different videos of my basic bodies. Okay, so it's now time to cut out, guys. You can see, very easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm just cutting everything out, and once this is ready, I will just be placing these pattern papers on my fabric and on my lining to cut out. Because I did not want this video to be too long, I just wanted to show you the pattern drafting of the upper part of the dress, because this dress took a long time, so I'll just be uploading it in batches. But the first part is just this pattern drafting of the upper part of the dress, and that's it. So I'll be cutting out the neck, guys, the front part of the neck and the back, and that will almost be all for shoulder dart bustier. If you are not very conversant with this thing, you would think it's really difficult. Or when you see people wearing bustier, you say, God, how can I make this thing? It is not hard. It is not hard. Once you can know this pattern drafting, it will make life very easy. And as it is, you can use this paper to sew different styles, especially you are sewing for yourself or someone with your size. You can continue to use it to do different sewings. Okay, well, I was just naming everything because I have like about 8 pieces here now. Is it 8 or 6 or 7 rather, because the back panel has 4 pieces, the front has 3. So I was trying to label them accordingly so that I don't mix them up. So guys, everything is ready here, and kindly watch out for the next part of this video where I'll be cutting out the fabric and the lining to make the upper part of the dress. Hope this video was helpful. So if you have been having phobia for bustier, there is nothing in it. It's as simple as XYZ. It's just straightforward. So straightforward. But one thing you need to know is that you need to know your basic bodies, because without basic bodies it will be difficult for you to know how to do this bustier. Yeah, here I was just trying to confirm my body measurement, because if you don't get it right on your pattern paper, you will also miss it on your fabric. So I was just doing all the necessary check-ins. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Bye.